Cheta did not come to play. Cheta did not come to babysit. Cheta did not come to have kind words to the family of Jonathan, but she came to do what she knows to do best and what she was sent to do. That's what she came to do. Welcome to my channel. This is African Movie Reviews. Thanks for subscribing. If you have a new subscriber and you have an old subscriber, thank you for joining this family. We are the series called Most Scary Marriage, showing at Mr ALOY TV's thing. And Mr ALOY TV, kindly go and watch this series and you tell me what do you think. It's kind of interesting and educating. We all fall in love, but sometimes you have to be very careful before we marry those people we think that they love us. Not every what guilt us is not every what guilt us is gold. No, some are silver or sugar coated or gold coated. Just when inside they are really nothing inside. In this movie, Ken was so very much surprised what really happened in a small time. He has not been seeing Jonathan. He was surprised to know that Jonathan was married and everything which is happening in his house, as in Cheta wanting to beat up Benny with a belt, and Jonathan is saying he was surprised, and Ken was surprised. Ken said, all this happened in your home. You married and your wife wants to beat your child with a belt. He said, yes, I think Benny did something very wrong when I'm not there. Maybe Benny pissed her off. You know, Benny is a very stubborn girl. I don't think that Cheta could do that because Cheta is a sweet woman. And Jonathan and Ken was like, really, Jonathan? Even if it's like that, she has no right to hit your child with a belt. She just came to your home. Now she is causing locomotions in your home by making instructions in your home and distracting you from your daughter. It's obviously that something is going on. There's a game here which is going on that you cannot see. But as they say, when someone is in love, it's not easy to convince that person to see the bad side of his or her lover. It's always the positive side of him. We always know that Jonathan has never picked anything good from Ken, but rather from Emeka. This time around, I told you that this woman has a motive or has a hidden agenda why he is in the house of Jonathan. We remember that Debbie visited her, and if Debbie visited Cheta, it means that Cheta is hiding something very important. And Cheta has come on a mission, which we all know that this to destroy this young man or this ego and pride man, Jonathan. We are the so-called masculine marriage. Greetings to you all, my dear subscribers, to people from Bahamas, people from Guyana, people from Thailand, people from Malawi, people from USA, people from the Northern Caribbean, people from Jamaica, people from South Africa, West Africa, Uganda, Kenya. I send greetings to you, those who ever watch my videos. Thanks for watching my videos and thanks for subscribing. Now, Benny is a bright girl. You can agree with me. Benny's mind or Benny's common sense is still at a high level. Her IQ is on a high level. She is not always unaware. Just imagine Benny asking Cheta what her motives are in this house. Cheta was also surprised, I'm sure of that, because she thought that since she was shouting at Debbie, maybe this young girl will take it like an advantage, or like, my stepmother likes me, my stepmother is fighting for me. She didn't know that this girl is brighter than what she thinks. Everyone thinks about her. In her words, she asked Cheta, what are your motives in this house? what do you stand to gain from this house? Because at the look of the thing, it seems you came with a hidden agenda in this home. For Debbie to be here to visit at the time when my father is not here, it means that you two know each other very well, that you have something hidden behind this marriage. And Cheta was like, well, if we think that I have the motives, what is the motives? Benny said, I don't know, it's you who has it, you should tell me. And Cheta was like, please tell me if you know about it. So Debbie and Benny said, if you have any motives, trust me, my eyes are on you. And Cheta was also like, please, if I have any motives, what will you do? And if I have it, my dear, get ready for it. And she said, okay, all my eyes are on you. If you think you can destroy my father, I have to protect my father. In this, I will tell you that when Cheta was shouting at Debbie, she thought that she is doing the great thing, and she thought that they are preying on this girl's mind. They didn't know that this girl is bright, that she can decide, she can think more beyond them. She knows that any person who is a friend to Debbie has to be with an hidden agenda why she came in the life of their family. Because Debbie has never been good to them ever since they came into connection. And now, Cheta and Madame Teresa are fighting. But for sure, Cheta was not in the right doing thing to do to hit Benny. It was her father who has the right. You had just come into the family, and now you want to show that for you are ready to discipline a child of 16 years whom you have not stayed with. This time around, I support Teresa, that for the Cheta, you had just come into the home, and you want to discipline a child whom you have just seen just barely months. Now you want to show us that you have power over everything. But do you think that this young woman, Cheta, will chase away the Teresa and Benny in this house? Because it's like she came to destroy this family apart. Yeah, Debbie is not satisfied when Benny and Clara and Jonathan separated. Now they want to take away Teresa from them. Teresa asked Cheta, told Cheta, but for that what you did yesterday wasn't really enough. It wasn't necessary. You did not have to do that. And Cheta asked, who are you telling me about that? Cheta said, he said, his sister-in-law who has been there for them. And he said, no, you are ex-sister-in-law. And she said, okay, no problem, but we shall see. To my explanation, you know, sometimes women, and my dear, a man who has fallen in love is not easy to convince or to see the good side of the people whom his lover or his girlfriends are talking about. Now just imagine Jonathan, Cheta coming to him very sad and said, what is it, my queen? What is it, my love? She said, why do you want to I want to ask a question. Why are you still keeping Teresa here? Her staying in the house is really a threat, because she is going to tell her sister everything about us here. You see, now her sister has left. Why is she here? And Jonathan was like, that woman has been there for me. That woman has been fighting for me in everything I've been through. Even when her sister left me, she stayed here. Cheta said, no, it doesn't make any sense. Let her go. Let her leave. Because after all, we are all going to be here. Let her go, because this is my home. I said, okay, if that one is disturbing, we are going to send her away. Can you imagine a man woman who has stayed with you and has been fighting for you, now you want to send her away. She would have been gone to with her sister, but no, she stood by you. But because of a mere woman, you just seen in months, now you want to send away your sister-in-law just because a woman is behind everything. Now Debbie and Emeka seems like they see their deal is laying, but Debbie is assuring Emeka that everything will be right. He trusts Cheta will do the best. If Cheta separates Jonathan from Teresa, it means that Jonathan will have no one to run to if he falls into our trap. Those are the people we always keep. Those were the ones we call our friends. I love you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for joining this family. But will Cheta accomplish this deal by sending her with Benny and Teresa? All things might turn into worse after the incidents happened. We meet in a new video. God bless you. Bye bye.